Okay, so one of the really interesting things in mindfulness is about thinking about something called the beginner mind. So that's where um, you kind of look at a problem with new eyes and imagine you've never seen it before, you've never thought about it before, um, and then you start working through it again from the start. Um, a lot of people do this when they struggle with things sometimes, especially I'm a maths teacher, so when someone struggles with a really difficult problem, sometimes we go right, go back right to the start. Imagine you've never seen this problem before, and look at it with fresh eyes, like you're a complete and utter beginner. What would you do? What questions would you ask? And you can do this with all walks of life and all elements. And what it enables you to do is start thinking about if it's a task that you have to do that you're not particularly keen on, you start looking at, well, what is the task and what's it for and why am I doing this and why am I doing it in this way? Why can't I do it in another way which would make it more enjoyable? Um, as you're thinking about those things, you become more mindful about the task and why it's being done and everything else, and it becomes actually a little bit more bearable and a little bit better for you, and actually it improves your mind. You can also do this as you're just walking around. So, an example of this would be a conversation I had with my dad the other day. He was saying that he was off on a walk and he was just looking around and he just saw a bird on the floor hopping along. And he said, hang on a minute, approached it with a beginner mind, just to ask a question, just something to think about. Do all birds hop when they're on the floor? Or do some birds actually walk one foot in front of the other? So now when he's on his walks, he's looking around and he's trying to spot these birds. But again, that's then planting him in the moment and thinking about what's actually happening in and around him around the world, um, and therefore making him a little bit more mindful about what's going on. So your task for this week is to try and approach things with a beginner mind and start asking questions about what we do and how we do things. And is there a better way of doing it? Okay, is there a more enjoyable way of doing it? And what is the purpose of doing what we do? All right, hope that helps. Thank you. Bye.